Make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more content. Just leave a comment down below letting me know what you think. Hello, my name is Anonymous. I am an animator and this is Milo. This little guy isn't just your average cat. He's got some seriously big dreams and even bigger paws. You wouldn't believe the adventures he's planning. Milo wasn't just any cat. He was the laziest cat you could ever imagine. Seriously, this guy would lounge around all day, doing absolutely nothing. Can you believe it? He'd just lay there all day, staring blankly at the wall, not even flinching when birds flew by outside. It was like he was in another world. And this really annoyed Milo because Milo was a very curious cat and he liked to chase birds and butterflies and do all sorts of exciting things. He hadn't seen this before. He looked at the picture on the can and his mouth started watering. Tuna pie, he read, crafted with real tuna, all wrapped up in a flaky, golden crust. Yum! Milo had never been a huge fan of tuna, but after a whole year of munching on nothing but that dry, old kibble, he was totally ready to try anything. I mean, seriously, anything had to be better than that bland stuff, right? He tried to get out of bed, but his legs felt like jelly. Oh, no, he said. I think I'm sick. Just then, Willie walked in. It tasted like sweet milk and honey. Oh, man, he said. That was disgusting. Sometimes it's the people you least expect that end up helping you the most. Willie could be super lazy and a bit annoying at times, but honestly, he was a solid friend, and that's what really counts, right? But he was desperate to feel better, so he drank it all. Hey, Milo, what's wrong? He asked. You look terrible, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this cute little story about a helpful stray cat. If you did, so go ahead and let me know what you think about this video. I really appreciate it. Just then, Willie walked in. Hey, Milo, how are you feeling? He asked. Much better, Milo replied. This medicine really works. Willie nodded. Of course it does. I told you it would. What did you say? Milo asked. You said I should go to the pharmacy. Oh, I did, didn't I? Willie replied. I must have forgotten. You know how it is. Milo shook his head and smiled. Of course you did. I don't know, Milo replied. I don't feel well. I think the new food made me sick. Willie nodded understandingly. Ah, yes, the classic food poisoning, he said. It happens to the best of us. What should I do? Milo asked. I feel awful. Well, I heard there's a pharmacy in town that has a cure for everything, Willie said. Maybe you should go there. That's a brilliant idea, Willie. Milo grinned. Thanks for always having my back. He grabbed the can and tossed it into his basket, then strolled over to the checkout counter, feeling pretty good about his choices. Willie's laziness was so infectious that Milo would often just chill and do nothing, too. The smell was even better up close, and Milo couldn't wait to dig in. He was so excited to try this new food. Maybe getting this new food wasn't such a great idea after all, he thought. It looked so good. But now he's not so sure. It was super tasty, but honestly, it left him feeling a bit queasy. Maybe tomorrow he'll just go back to his favorite old food, you know. He took that first bite, and wow, his eyes just popped wide open. Wow, he exclaimed, eyes wide with delight. This is so tasty. Way better than that dry old food we had before. The pharmacist handed him this super cute little medicine that totally looked like a tiny fish. Take this when you get home, and I promise you'll be feeling like yourself again in no time, the pharmacist said with a warm smile. Thanks a bunch, Milo replied, feeling a bit hopeful. Milo just kept munching away, devouring every last bite until the can was totally empty. He licked his paws clean, giving himself a little groom, then curled up for a cozy nap. Milo was sprawled out on the floor next to Willie, both of them just staring at the wall like it held all the answers. It was kind of funny, right? I mean, there they were, two buddies just chilling, lost in their thoughts, like the wall was some kind of magic portal to wisdom. You ever have those moments where you just zone out? It's like time stands still, and everything else fades away. Milo lives in this super quirky little town called Pasa, where every house is made of cheese, and the river flows with fresh, creamy milk. How cool is that? Seriously, just imagine waking up to the smell of cheese every morning. Sounds like a dream, right? Milo woke up one day, feeling super bored with the same old fish meals. All the yummy smells wafting through the air, the bright lights twinkling everywhere, and the friendly faces all around. It was just the perfect spot for a little cat like him to explore and enjoy. He couldn't help but bounce around, soaking in all the fun vibes and tasty treats. It felt like a playground full of delightful surprises waiting to be discovered. He dashed right over to the pet food aisle, and wow, it was packed. So many different types of food just waiting to be explored. What to choose? There was wet food and dry food, crunchy snacks and soft treats, a whole freezer packed with raw meat. Milo was totally stumped on what to pick. It had been ages since he tried anything new, and he was totally ready to dive into something exciting. Picking out the perfect meal felt like a huge deal. He could almost taste the flavors dancing on his tongue, and the anticipation was just thrilling. He thought, why not? And headed to the grocery store to grab something fun and new, like snacks or maybe a tasty dessert. Milo was on his way to the store, but he had to pass by Willie's house first. Ugh, I can't believe we're diving into this mess again, Milo said, shaking his head in disbelief. Hey, I'm just about to head to the grocery store for some snacks. Want to join me? It'll be fun. No, I'm good, Willie replied, still fixated on the wall as if it were hiding some deep secrets just waiting to be uncovered. You go ahead. I'll just chill here and do nothing. Milo sighed, feeling completely worn out. Honestly, what's the point in arguing with Willie? He always gets his way, and it's just so draining, It's like talking to a wall. He just spun around and made his way over to the store, As soon as Milo strolled through the door, it was like he hit the jackpot. Seriously, this place was his absolute happy place. You ever walk into a spot and just feel all the good vibes? That's exactly how it felt for him. The shelves were lined with colorful treats, from gummy bears to chocolate bars, and the air was filled with the mouth-watering smell of freshly baked cookies and popcorn. It was cozy and inviting, like a warm hug. Milo could already picture himself grabbing a bag of those spicy chips and settling in for a movie night. The friendly chatter of other customers and the upbeat music playing in the background just added to the cheerful atmosphere. It was the kind of place that made you want to linger a little longer, Milo's eyes suddenly landed on a can of tuna pie, and he grinned. Milo strolled into the kitchen, his tiny paws gripping a can of tuna pie like it was the best treasure ever. You could just see the excitement radiating from him. He hopped up on the counter, eyes sparkling with joy, and started wrestling with the lid, excitement bubbling up inside him. You know that feeling when you're about to dig into your favorite treat? That's exactly what Milo looked like. With each little paw swipe, he seemed to be saying, "This is mine, and I can't wait to devour it." The anticipation was absolutely contagious, and you couldn't help but smile at his determination. He woke up feeling totally energized, like he could tackle anything the day throws at him. Seriously, bring it on. Milo woke up the next morning feeling absolutely awful. His stomach was churning, and he had zero energy. It felt like a truck had run over him, Just one of those days where everything seems off. Milo strolled into the pharmacy, his stomach doing flips. Once he was inside, he shared his worries with the friendly pharmacist, hoping for some solid advice. Milo burst through the door, his heart racing. He snatched the medicine off the counter and downed it in one quick gulp, feeling an instant wave of relief wash over him. The next morning, Milo woke up feeling like a brand new cat, full of energy. The medicine must have really worked. he thought, and he couldn't wait to start his day. Milo always remembered that important lesson he learned about being true to himself. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more content. The end. Thanks for tuning in. Catch you next time.